Hello, everyone, and welcome to Triple M Sports. My name is Mancha. With me here, I have Malam and Manasseh. So it's awesome to be here with you for our very first recording, of our very first video, rather. So, guys, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time coming. Premier League is back. We've been looking forward to it for a long time. Finally, Premier League is here. So, how are you guys feeling, Malam, Manasseh? How are you guys feeling about the league being back and all of that?
Well, it feels really good to be back, after, I think it's close to 2 months, right? 2 months of being just there, nothing to really watch, and it's not like we're really should I say, big brother kind of people or other sports kind of people. So
Yeah, nothing like that.
Sports to be back, and it really feels good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, man. How about you, Madam?
Just as Mother said, I think I'm super excited, especially the way the season kicked off. Like you suddenly have something to take me out over the weekend, so
because
I'm
you
super excited for the season.
because you won, Abby.
We'll talk to that.
We'll definitely get to that. I saw one meme that was saying guys have been faking relationships and conversations for the past 2 months in anticipation of the Premier League. So at least those ones that are faking relationships can stop because Premier League is officially back.
Yeah, we have the ones that are relationships.
Yeah, so if you have any fake relationship that you enter because of the Premier League, you can as well hit the exit door. Yeah, so
let's not talk too much.
For the curtains to be raised in the Premier League, we had Arsenal. Arsenal had a game against Crystal Palace. Arsenal were amazing in the first 20 minutes of the game. Malam, Arsenal fan, tell us more about how your game went.
It was actually an interesting game. And for the operation, it's not the first 20 minutes, let's say the first half of the game. We literally dominated the colours. And it was really the result. Despite that they were getting cold feet at the second half of the game, but it was the result we wanted actually. And I know there is a lot of work to do by Ateta and the whole of the squad.
Yeah.
And shout out to my new defender, Saliba. He actually impressed me, and I believe we have a gem in our hands. And our defense, I think, is rock solid.
I saw he won man of the match, yeah?
Yeah, he was man of the match.
Okay. Hope it's not initials. Hope he will maintain that form for the rest of the season. Because I saw somebody comparing to Van Dijk already. Yeah. Van Dijk, man. Yeah. Our fans are already comparing to Van Dijk, so. Is it?
Yeah. I just think so far I'm actually impressed with the football package. It was really outstanding. I think the Arsenal should have the youngest squad in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, and I think these players are beginning. Arteta is actually putting on a good work over there. Like, you can really see that cooperation and understanding between the young squad.
Yeah, honestly.
I think at max the oldest player in Arsenal should be about 28 or 29. He should be 30, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so you see, we have a young squad actually understanding themselves and doing something really outstanding.
Yeah, they do.
But I feel it's just already they are showing us the sports.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully the youth will come and bite them or will not bite them in the back as the season goes on. You never know. So moving on.
Yeah, but I just feel outside we're not. Because the statistics shows we have 56 to 43 possession,
Yeah, that's why I said they were very dominant in the first 20 minutes because in those first 20 minutes, their football was breathtaking. Like, they were very fast. The football was pacey.
Yeah.
But as the game went on, Crystal Palace still had opportunities to get back into the game, just that they couldn't take them. But Arsenal were resolute in their defending, so they maintained the scoreline. And then Saka had an amazing run where he smashed the ball and he hit the defense and went in. So that just killed off the game. So yeah, Arsenal had a really good game.
Having 2 shots on target and 2 goals.
Yeah, good day at the office. Yeah, so moving on, Liverpool come behind to draw against newly promoted Fulham. I'm sure most of you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, the Liverpool team, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've always been saying this. I actually feel Liverpool might have the course run season. I don't know how I'm having that feeling, but I feel the absence of money.
Yeah.
He's one Liverpool us. So most of their background, they had lots of competitions. So I feel that his absence will begin to show currently. But I feel it's still too early to start giving my take on this. So let's just see how it goes for now. It was really surprising though, because I really expected us Liverpool to win that match.
Yeah.
Nigeria will just be smiling.
I swear, I completely agree with you. I honestly didn't expect Mane to leave. It was surprising that they allowed him to leave, but I think they were more open to keeping Salah and they didn't want to give 2 big contracts to both players or whatever the reason, but I didn't expect him to leave. So now Liverpool's whole season or most of their season, it hinges on Darwin Núñez performing at a very high level, because Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz, I think, are the people that are supposed to make up for the goals and the performances that Mane used to put in. So if those players do not live up, Liverpool will have serious issues. Yeah.
Actually, I'm impressed by Núñez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually made an impact when he came up as a sub.
Yeah, he did. He had a brilliant contribution.
I think he will score a lot of goals this season because Salah and Diaz will be feeding him a lot of goals, and he will bury every opportunity he gets. So I think it will be a very tough competition this season between Haaland and Núñez.
Yeah, but also I'd like to also recommend this, just coming in that championship, scoring 2 goals against Liverpool, it's not actually easy,
Yeah.
Scoring the first goal takes 2 minutes. It's something to comment on, because after playing in the championship, I'm not trying to underestimate the championship, but the Premier League is the Premier League. We're talking about more quality players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So coming in and banging to good. I really hope he can keep up that momentum.
He was a beast. He was a beast in the championship. 40 plus goals. Like I think 43 or so.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
Yeah.
He ripped up the entire championship. So if he can replicate half that in the Premier League, he's going to have an amazing season, and you help Fulham to stay up. If he can replicate that kind of form.
Yeah, we need goals, and we need more and more goals in this competition to stay top flight.
Yeah, honestly. So, looking forward to seeing Mitrovic and how he performs in the Premier League. So moving on. Tottenham apart. It's expected, Yes. This game, we actually went down 1-0 first. They scored a goal, I don't know if I'll say against the run of play, but funny enough, this is one of the first times that we'll concede and I won't get negative. Even when they scored, I just knew that we were going to come back into the game. It wasn't those ones that you score and you just get negative and your head will be down. Even though I entered Twitter as soon as they scored, I saw people were dragging us already. So it was amazing for us to come back and score 4 goals. Kulusevski was amazing. Kane and Son didn't even score, but Kulusevski stole the show. So yeah, it was a good day at the office.
Yeah. That guy, Kulusevski, he's someone that most FP managers are already looking at, really looks promising.
And funny enough, the crazy part is that Liverpool were the ones that did us a favor in regards to getting that guy, because I think we actually wanted his Diaz during the January window, but Liverpool came in and took Luis Diaz, So when they did that, we didn't have an option but to go for Kulusevski. And now proving to even be a better signing in my opinion. And in statistics as well, not just in my opinion. Yeah, I think he has had the most assists since he made his debut in the Premier League. Yeah, he's having a very decent return since making that debut in the Premier League.
I can see from the signings, quality of players is over the top, training an aggressive one.
Yes.
So I believe Tottenham will be prepared in the top 4 race season.
Yeah.
So I would
Trust me, it's not. If I'm to go and take a finish record that we had last season, I definitely don't expect him to regress. Even though he made one into the Tottenham fans that they get too excited because United finished second. They now signed to Sancho and a couple of players, I think Varane as well. If somebody said that he's trying to go for the league since he's second previously, and wow, they ended up finishing sixth. So just because you sign players is not necessarily a guarantee that you have an amazing season.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something to keep an eye on as well.
But with a quality manager like Antonio Conte and like quality players like Sound, I really believe
yeah, I have high hopes for the season, but it remains to be seen if they will maintain the momentum. From all indications, it looks like it's going to be a good season for us. So moving on. Chelsea beat Everton away from home. Even though they needed a penalty though. Yeah, a win is a win, A win is a win. But from the highlights, Everton seems to have a couple of chances themselves, so Chelsea really have to defend well as well to see out the game.
Actually, you made this back on top form, because he really made some remarkable saves in this match. The free kick that Everton had, that was the world class thing.
Yeah.
But then we saw like outstanding performances from like Sterling giving his debut match, but he really gave what we actually intend to see this season. Those hazard movements, breaking the lines, making the country in the school. Those are the kind of movements from this season. So yeah, we need more guys that can actually take on defenders, and I think that's why we paid huge money for him to actually come to that. So yeah, it's actually.
Sterling was like man of the match for him because he was picking up all those pockets, at the Everton defenses, and was actually making some good runs. And the three guys that were up front, I think he's far better than the rest of the guys that were up there with him.
Yeah, well, when you were coached and Drew, like, that's just, like I feel on I was England boy, I think I feel the time that you really prove and that you have the opportunity.
I think he's a huge signing for Chelsea. Even sizing for me, still manages to score a lot of goals. So I think at the bare minimum, people are expecting to score at least 15 goals in the Premier League, at least. So let's see if it pans out that way for him. Let's see.
I think about 3 players actually had their best month. Macuela, I think could be right.
Yeah.
And Sterling.
Yeah.
So well, they were all decent performance. So
hopefully they won't be decent when we meet. Yes. Hopefully they won't be. So yeah, moving on. Man City with the win against Haaland, star of the moment, star of the match. Erling Haaland
Yeah.
with 2 goals. Haaland was brilliant. I saw he won the the penalty and he took the penalty. He was very convincing in how he took the penalty. And then the second goal, Kevin De Bruyne, brilliant pass. And as soon as he squared his body, you just knew he was going to place it in the bottom corner. And the killer celebration, meditation man. He was, yeah, he was in his essence in the game, and we might see a lot of that in the coming games. If he plays half as well as he did when he was in Germany, then Premier League defense will be really scared of Manchester City, because Man City are going to a lot of chances, and this guy is an absolute beast. He's massive, he's fast, and he's relentless. So if he plays half as well
Yeah.
as he did,
Actually,
it will be a problem.
I'd actually underestimated him. I felt okay. He's starting for the Premier League. I feel like something to hold on to,
Yeah.
defense on now.
Mm.
That match is like West Ham have to rise to the defensive area and just see it to lose the defense. Like, look at that goal.
Mm.
It was I think the troopers came from, was it Gundogan? It was a good troopers from Gundogan, but yet to see the plays from him out the defense was remarkable. That just the ability of Haaland.
Yeah.
Some people felt that okay, when he took the Premier League, I think he's proving people to be wrong.
Yeah.
He has a lot to prove, but
Well,
let's go.
time will actually tell whether you prove people wrong, though, because there's still a long way to go. Even though he has started really well,
Yeah.
so let's see where you go on that way. Because in the Community Shield where Manchester City lost, he was a bit isolated in that game. So that's the only potential flaw I might see in his game. In some games, if teams mark him off, he might the kind of player he is, since he's the target man. In some games, he might be isolated. So let's see what he does in games like that when defenses mark him off. Let's see what he can do to get to the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brentford with a comeback against Leicester. Manasseh, what do you have for us on that?
Well, that's because I actually watched the statement from Roger Jazz. So he really sounded confident that the squad, the full squad, but we're all cast here, we're all present. So I really expect to pull a good one, but I would really recommend the
Can you?
it's kind of break my
Yeah, I still hear you.
I don't have much to say about the game, but I think this is a challenge to the Leicester players to buckle up, because that has been such a everyone who expect them to do that particular game, but I think they've been caught sleeping and the price actually for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
in the Premier League, you're never safe. Even if you have a 2 goal lead, you're safe. You're never safe. So if you can't see it out, you always drop points from games like this.
Yeah.
So it's great to be
That
back.
was the fight one,
Great.
too.
Straight. Yeah, 2-2. That game. Yeah, but
Yeah, they
still
all
a,
shared the point out.
it's still a point. Still a point gain. So yeah, it's still a point gain. So yeah, to be back. Looking forward to a lot more Premier League games. So on to the predictions for the next match week, Manasseh.
Yeah, well, I think we didn't talk about one game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yes, How could I forget? United.
I'm actually happy with that scoreline.
Why are you happy with the scoreline?
But we need a new Arsenal, Since Arsenal are no longer going to be the Arsenal.
So are you saying United are the new Arsenal?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
I'm going to quote you on that. I'm going to quote you on that.
Well, I watched that match,
Yeah.
It was just devastating. Like, okay, from the lineup, I don't know. I just felt they would have done better. I don't really get the point of Eriksen being the pointsman, the top 9 at match.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole dynamic. But from the onset, Matoni was very poor. The midfield was very poor. Fred was at his worst. It was just like it was just bad. It was really Brighton really outplayed them.
Yeah.
But I really recommend Potter as their manager. I think Potter's right. He has really done an amazing job at Brighton. That's one team I don't like this season. In fact, last season I think they defeated Chelsea, they defeated Tottenham.
Yeah.
They defeated Arsenal, I guess. Yeah, Brighton won Arsenal.
They were very good against the top teams.
This is a team that is not scared to take on the top 6 and actually bring up good performance against the top 6 teams. So I would recommend them for that. But nevertheless, Man U still play terrible football.
Yeah.
If this is what they have to do this season, then I don't know. They have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But I believe Man U is in total shambles. For me, for them to move forward, I think they need a complete squad overhaul. Because autonomy and Fred are not take for. But sorry to say, they're all average players, and they must around the whole. And the officiating of the game somehow shaky because of the foul that Sandro Martinez committed on Welbeck. It was an obvious foul. He bumped into him from the back. He just shot him to the floor.
Yeah, that was meant to be a good
just overlooked that and the referee did as well. So I just hope this season will not full of VAR controversies.
But then again, what's the Premier League without VAR controversies? Expect more.
You'll be happy when it works for you.
Yeah. The funny thing is that you always both ways. If you're happy this week that it goes in your favor, next week it will go against you. So that's just the way it is. The referees will do better this season.
There's so many highlights in that match, the performance from Lamptey, the performance from Welbeck, they really played brilliantly, Then terrible performance from Maguire, It seems Man U literally didn't change from their old ways. They are still the way. I don't sense the activity in the squad. I don't sense excitement. There's just a bit of with same character, same mentality. So I really hope they are going to be able to on that, because first of all, from how they play their body language, that the mentality is the same old mentality. Bringing on negative vibes to the whole game. But he has a lot of work to do, to motivate his players. Yeah. And I hope he's up to the task.
But funny enough, when I saw the lineup, I wasn't expecting United to lose because when I saw Eriksen in the team, considering the impact that Eriksen made at Brentford, he totally transformed their team and made them to stay up with his chance creation and all of that. Especially when he played against Tottenham, we were lucky not to lose that game because he kept on creating chance after chance with his crosses, with his passing, and with his shooting ability as well. So when I saw him in the lineup, I thought maybe he would create chances for the Manchester United team, and then I expected them to win, honestly, when I saw the lineup. But after a little while, next thing I knew, Man United were down 1 goal, next thing you know, 2 goals, and they end up losing the game. So yeah, football is not played on paper like this. So even though on paper it might look good, it might not necessarily go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say predictions. let's see what we have for next match week.
Okay.
Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, we're here. I hear you.
Okay. So on the 10th of August, which is Saturday, I think there's no Friday football, so we have Aston Villa taking on Everton. Then we have Arsenal taking on Leicester City.
Let's go one by one. Then everybody will say what they think will happen. So the first one you called is
Aston Villa Everton. I think this match will end up as a draw because
scoreline.
Aston Villa Everton have the likes of their coaching holder and the ins that could really pull up for Aston Villa. And I don't really see the Brilliant football that Everton are playing like this. So we stay in this match.
What scoreline are you expecting?
Probably a 1-1.
Okay. Marlon, what about you?
For Aston Villa to win because of the two injuries that Martin had at the back. So let me say Aston Villa 1-0.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this game.
Okay.
So the next one.
Then the next match, I have Brighton Newcastle.
Wow, tough game.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Well, I'll give the win to Brighton because I was really impressed with the football they play. I strongly believe that they are not just good against the top teams. Yeah, Newcastle will give them a strong challenge, but I strongly feel that they could overcome that, if they can keep up the same momentum they executed in the last match. So I'll actually give a 2-0 win to Brighton.
Interesting. I'm going for a draw. 0-0.
Okay, I'm going for a 2-1 win to Brighton. 2-1 win Brighton.
Okay. So the next match we have Man City Bournemouth.
5-0 Man City, 5-0.
3-0. I'm going for a 3-0. Man City 3-0.
Yeah, I could stake my net worth on this.
How much is the net worth? It choke, Abby.
Yeah, Man City.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next match is Southampton.
Is what?
Sorry?
Southampton Leeds. Southampton versus Leeds United.
Both teams are not really looking great at the moment. For me, let's say 2-2. I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
Okay, I actually feel that there won't be a lot of goals in this match. I see it as a 0-0 draw.
What about you, Marlon?
I'm sometimes with you, Manny. I think it will be a draw game.
Scoreline.
Okay. So the next match is Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves Fulham. That's another difficult one.
Wolves versus Fulham. I think I'm going to
I'll go for a draw.
Okay, I'm going for a Fulham win, 2-1.
Well, Wolves are a side you want to face in their home. Like, they have an outstanding fan backup behind them, they are very nice as an away team.
Yeah.
It's not that easy to go and defeat Wolves. Like, it's really difficult. So I actually feel Wolves might win this match, probably 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give Wolves the win on this.
All right.
Yeah, then the last match for that day is Brentford Manchester United.
I'm going for Manchester United to win 2-1.
I'm not trying to disrespect Manchester United or anything, but I actually feel Brentford might win the match.
Okay.
Probably 1-0 because I've really not seen anything. I've not seen any indicator that shows Manchester United are ready for this. So I just feel Brentford will win 1-0.
Okay. Malum, what about you?
So the next August 14th, which is Sunday, we have just 2 matches. We have Nottingham Forest versus West Ham. Then we have Chelsea Spurs.
We have a terrible record against Chelsea last season. We lost 4 games against them. But on the bright side, last season is not this season. So even though we have a terrible record at Stamford Bridge, in Conte we trust. So I'm going for a 2-1 win against Chelsea.
Okay. I don't know what to say. This will be a tough one actually because all the clubs are out firing all their guns. But
Chelsea are not firing guns. Chelsea are firing penalties.
Forced to win 2-1.
Yeah. Manasseh, what about you?
The world champions, it's not easy to stay back on that title.
Yeah. Well,
winning over 3 trophies last season, the Super Cup, the UEFA Champions League, So we are still the world champions and we're going to destroy Tottenham definitely. So I say 3-0 in that match. Just
3-0. Wow. Please record. Yeah. No worry, this is being recorded. We'll replay this. 3-0 to Chelsea against Tottenham. Interesting. Look forward to the game.
Yes. So that same day we have West Ham Nottingham Forest.
Okay. West Ham to win. 1-0.
West Ham Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
I'm sure you feel West Ham to win that match.
Yeah, West Ham to win 2-0.
1-0. West Ham to win 1-0.
All right, guys.
What about you?
I said 1-0 to West Ham. 1-0 to West Ham.
All right.
Yeah.
So on Monday, there's a late kickoff by 8 Monday morning. That will sum up to game week with Liverpool Crystal Palace.
Interesting. Liverpool did not beat Fulham, and now they are going to face Crystal Palace, which that's very tricky. Let me just. I don't expect Liverpool to be poor for long, so I'll just say Liverpool to win 2-1.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, Liverpool definitely wants. They won't want to lose that they are playing with their fans present, Then Crystal Palace lost match, so definitely they want to get out of this match. But nevertheless, the quality of Liverpool, I feel they'll actually turn up, and I feel Liverpool might win this match, probably 2-1.
Yeah, I also feel Liverpool will win. Although it's the Premier League, you never can tell. But yeah, 2-1. No, 2-0, sorry.
Are you telling that sorry to Jurgen Klopp? It's alright. So we all expect Liverpool to win. So it's great to be back. The Premier League is here again. We look forward to a lot of amazing matches. Any last thoughts, guys? Any last thoughts before we round up the show?
Yeah. All I can say is I see my team finishing at the top 4. Top Gunners.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah. Malam, in the past 2 seasons, you've predicted that you finish ahead of Tottenham. So what are you predicting this season?
I'll still finish ahead of Spurs this season.
You say you still, but you've not even done it yet. So I don't understand the still.
Okay, I will stick to my prediction. Finish ahead of Spurs.
And I pray that the outcome will be the same as the previous 2 years. Yes, so I like your faith and I like the failure in the faith. So yeah, I look
All I
forward.
can say is Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Go boys.
All we can say is screw Chelsea. Anyways, so yeah, great conversation, guys. Look forward to the next round of matches and welcome to Triple M Sports.